Hello and welcome back to Mimi's Place. I am taking some of my own preaching and I am practicing it. So what I did was, even though I am doing shelf timber, right now my refrigerator and freezer is kind of full of stuff that needs to be used. So this is what I'm doing for the week ending August 23rd, 2025. In my refrigerator, I have one head of romaine lettuce, a couple of tomatoes from the garden, one red bell pepper from the garden, and a half onion. I also have 4 potatoes, 2 dozen eggs, all the condiments I want, half a can of black olives, half a jar of homemade pickles. I have a lot of hummus. I have a half a bag of shredded mozzarella. And then when I go into the freezer, it's like OMG, LOL. That's exactly what I was thinking. I have about 2 pounds of garden green beans, 1 pound of ground beef, 2 naan bread, 2 packs of tortellini, 4 tops to my bell peppers. Yes, I save those in case I want to make a quiche or something. 3 jalapeno peppers from the garden, 3 hot dogs with 3 buns, half a container of Cool Whip, 5 waffles, 1 loaf of Italian bread from the bakery, 2 boxes of breakfast sausage. I have OJ, and I have about 4 half gallons of milk. So I am going to be putting this all together, coming up with a menu. Oh yeah, and I have various tomatoes from the garden. I have orange, I have yellow, I have some green tomatoes there that have to ripen, and I have another red bell pepper. It's almost done. That is from the garden. And I need to get going. Oh, yes, and I have banana peppers in the fridge. So I made flatbread naan pizza last night using everything I had in my refrigerator, and it came out so good. But we don't want that again. So from these ingredients, I'm going to take a few minutes and think of different meals that I could make that we like. And I want to try to do quick meals this week. I may light the oven today because it is very cool and I really don't mind. It's like 60 degrees. It's cloudy. It's going to rain. So I'm going to go and see what I can come up with. So I don't know if I can make like some kind of casserole or I don't know. I'm going to have to think about it. But the idea is to use what I have in my freezer. And that's what I'm going to be doing, fridge and freezer, for this week's menus and meals. So if you guys have any ideas, I'm definitely thinking of the 4 potatoes. I want to make a little bit of mashed potatoes to go with something. I do have that ground beef in there. So I'm thinking I probably could do like a shepherd's pie with no crust. I usually put a crust, but I don't have to do it. So that's one thing that came to mind. And I could do the hot dogs with the buns. I only have one anyway. And I could make 1 or 2 hearty sides to go with it. I don't know. We're going to have to see. Oh, and I also have my peach dump cake or peach cobbler. So that's for dessert. We could use Cool Whip on it if we want. Waffles and sausage for breakfast. OJ for breakfast. Toast for breakfast. Plus I have oatmeal. But I really do want to use up what's in the fridge. So we could do eggs and sausage and waffles and OJ and toast. So those could be breakfasts for the rest of the week. I could do a quiche. I could do a meatloaf. I could definitely do tortellini. I could throw the tortellini and make a nice soup. There's tons of things I can do. So I'm going to be a busy little girl. And there is something else that I want to show you that I did in my freezer. So hang on, I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, I have my dishwasher going. Hope you guys don't mind. I wanted to show you what I did the other day. I put olive oil in a ice cube tray with some fresh chopped garlic and fresh basil from my garden that I dehydrated. I froze them, and they are going to be now put into a freezer bag. It's going to make meal prep a little bit easier for me. And I also did, I have 12 of these, I believe. Each one is about an ounce or so of fresh ricotta. So I scooped it out with a ice cream scoop, wrapped it up, double wrapped it in plastic wrap, and put them all in a little freezer bag like this. So these things are going to help make meal prep a little bit easier for me. So I just wanted to show you guys that that is really an easy thing to do. So if you feel like you want to prep something, but you don't want to spend a lot of time, or you just don't have a lot of things to prep, you can always do a little something to make meal time easier for you, or whenever it is you do meal prep. So olive oil with garlic and basil, and I did my ricotta cheese, and I also did my celery. I did flash freeze my celery and put that in there. So it's just going to make meal prep a little more fun, a little easier, and that's what I wanted to share. Okay, and over here I have my onions dehydrating because I made my own garlic powder, and it is phenomenal. So I had 2 big onions that I wanted to use up the other day, and I said, you know what, I'm going to try dehydrating them and see if I can make my own onion powder. So these aren't quite done. They're going to take a little bit longer. I'm going to actually turn this up a little bit. I'm going to check the bottom tray. Let's see how that is. These might be a little more, yeah, they're a little more crisp. But I didn't really cut these that thin, and I didn't chop them. But I'm thinking also, if these are really, really dehydrated well, wouldn't this be great for the French fried onions that you put on top of your green bean casserole on Thanksgiving? But anyway, mine is going to be turned into onion powder. If it comes out good, I will definitely do like a whole bag of onions. I started this the other day when it was very cool and breezy, and I had a Yankee candle going, not to stink up the house too much. So those are little things that I'm doing around the house. Oh, I got one more thing to show you folks. One more. I have another bunch of celery that's going to be planted outside. I have another romaine lettuce that's growing that's going to be planted outside as well. So things are looking up around here. I'm doing stuff. I'm getting prepped for the winter. Stocking my shelves. I'm stocking my pantry. And I am just doing what Mimi does. If you like anything that you saw in this video today, give me a thumbs up. I would love to have you subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below. I am always open to suggestions and ideas and recipes and different ways to prep and different ways to be frugal. I hope you have a blessed day, everyone, and I will catch you on my next video.